ऐसा आपके साथ कभी तो हुआ होगा कि आप कोई प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, बहुत मेहनत कर रहे हैं, बहुत दिमाग लगा रहे हैं, वो सॉल्व ही नहीं हो रहा है रात को, और आप यही करते-करते सो जाते हैं। जब आप सुबह उठते हैं और वही प्रॉब्लम फिर से उठाते हैं, तो वो बड़े आसानी से सॉल्व हो जाता है। हुआ है ना आपके साथ? मेरे साथ भी बहुत बार हुआ है। क्या आपको लगेगा अगर मैं आपको बताऊं दैट ये कोइंसिडेंस नहीं है? दिस इज नॉट जस्ट अ कोइंसिडेंस और अ लकी हैपेंस्टेंस, बट it is your higher intelligence communicating with you. And it's not like something that happens just to you and me, it happens to every human out there. And how can I say that so confidently? It's because of this book I'm holding. Jose Silva has a full chapter on creative sleep. This is the chapter 7 of the Jose Silva mind control method, where he tells us how we can actually plan our dreams to get answers, to get information, and to get solutions to the problems that we are facing in life. He actually starts with giving example of how Julius Caesar saw his murder on the Ides of March in a dream before it happened. And Lincoln too dreamt of premonitions of his assassination, he says. From there, he goes on to say that there was a point in life when he was studying psychology for over 4 years, and the more he studied, he felt the less he knew. So he was feeling very frustrated at one night. He felt like he was wasting his time studying psychology because the experts were among conflicts among themselves. So he one day decided that he should give this study up and he should continue with his electronics business because money was short. That same night, he had a dream where he saw a flash of light. And in that flash of light, he saw a few numbers. Later, he has mentioned all the incidences that happened, which lead him to buy a lottery ticket with the same numbers, which helps him win $10,000 rupees, which actually allows him to keep pursuing his psychology study, which is what his higher intelligence wanted him to do because that is where his calling was. So we are quite lucky that in mind control method he teaches us how we can plan our dreams to find answers to the problems that we face, to not only win lotteries but to maybe you have a creative block, maybe there is something that you're trying to create and you are facing a block, maybe there is a critical decision that you are trying to make and you don't know what will be good for you. Should you make that purchase? Should you take that journey? Should you trust that person? Should you continue in this job? There might be a number of questions and you can ask, you can actually have your higher intelligence answer it to you, which is undoubtedly the right thing for you, which is aligned with your path, and you can do it easily in your dreams. Like there, he quotes Freud and all, who have said that telepathic communication becomes better in sleep. So here he is saying that there is a higher intelligence, just like our subtle mind, our conscious mind. We have a subconscious mind. There is also a higher intelligence which knows the answers to everything that we may need in life, and there is a way to channel that, to ask and get answers. So in this chapter, he particularly teaches us how to plan our dreams using the mind control method. As you must have seen in my early videos, that the mind control method is basically meditation. In meditation, he teaches us to create a screen, to visualize, to solve our problems, and now he's teaching us how to create this method of meditation to plan our dream. So he said that while meditating before going to sleep, say that I want to remember a dream. I will remember a dream. This is just an affirmation kind of thing that you have to practice before going to sleep when you are meditating. Because, see, there are parts. One, you have to remember the dream that you had next morning. We have n number of dreams every night, every day, but we are not able to remember most of them. So you have to first be able to remember what you dreamt. Second, you have to put a seed in there that you desire to have an answer for this. And it has to be something important, something serious. Because he says that silly questions will only evoke silly answers. And the third will be to get up and note that down and interpret it, how it fits in your life. And only you will be able to interpret your own dream. Like it will be different for everyone, so you will have to understand your dream yourself. So in the first step, I'll repeat again that there are three simple steps. One of them is one of them is that while meditating before you go to sleep, you say, I want to remember a dream. I will remember a dream. Now you should go to sleep with maybe a pen and pencil before pencil and paper on your bedside table or beside your pillow, and so that when you wake up you can note that dream down. During meditation, before going to sleep, this is the second step. Review a problem that can be solved with information or advice. So, you are seeking for some information or for advice from your higher intelligence in your dream. Be sure that you really care about solving it. Silly questions will evoke silly answers. So, you have to really want to desire it. As I have mentioned in my earlier videos, also, for it to manifest, you have to desire it. You have to believe that it's possible. So now you can say to program yourself, I want to have a dream that will contain information to solve the problem I have in mind. I will have such a dream, remember it, and understand it. You will have the dream, you will remember it, and you will understand it. This is an affirmation that we do in our meditation before sleeping. Then you go to sleep, then you have your dream, and you wake up with the solution. Here he has given example of Elias Howe, who actually mentioned the first practical sewing machine. So this Elias Howe had developed the needle, and he could manage to take the needle up and down, but he was not able to sew with that needle. So what happened? He went to sleep with this problem in his mind, and he saw some men with swords who had swords that had hole in the tip of the sword, and he was very scared in his dream. But when he woke up, he realized that he needed to have that tip not in the end of the needle but at the tip of the needle, and that's how the first sewing machine was discovered, not discovered, invented. So like this, there are many other scientists who have made great inventions using their power of their mind. They have created things that men have not seen before, and you can do it too, I can do it too, if we just tap into it. So he says in the end that, you can interpret dreams that you decide to have. With proper self programming beforehand to understand your dreams, you will have to have a hunch about their meaning. You will get a feeling. What does it mean? The thing that I just saw in my dream. The hunch is often our voiceless subconscious mind communicates with us. So you get the download from the higher intelligence, and your subconscious will help you interpret it. If you are patient with dream control and practice, you will uncover one of your priceless mental resources. So, this practice needs patience. This practice need a lot of rehearsal and repetition. You can plan your dreams to get answers, to get advice, and to get information. Try it. Note down the affirmations that I said that you need to say before you sleep in your meditation. Note them down, try them, and let me know in your comments how it went for you. If you have had any experience where you found solutions in your dream, then please leave it in the comments. I would really like to know about your experience. See you in the next chapter. Keep watching.